and welcome to week 4 of the Orion Bowl. This week, congratulations to our week 3 winners. The Indianapolis Colts put up this week's high score. Congratulations to you guys, 146.64 is an impressive score. Great job, you got the job done. You're looking very good this year, mate. Very good. The Legion are marching. No longer the Legion of Trash, I might add. Yeah, I noticed that. The sneaky name change. They are now the Legion of Greatness. And boy, they are marching. Tell you what, it's a great name change, great logo change, and great result. Well done. Yeah, I mean, the Suns, that's a big scalp. Because the Suns are a legit franchise. You got, that's a big win, And then got the closest game of the week. Really exciting, nail biter, right to the end. Harlots versus Baby Got Dak. Congratulations to Baby Got Dak. Your pickup of the Chargers defense there. Those 2 points that you got from that defense. You might look at that and think, 2 points from a defense. That's terrible, but hey, when there's only 2 points in it, you'll take those 2 points, you know. Yeah, great result. Commiserations to the Harlots. You put up a good. I mean, that was a close game. Could have gone either way. And also, I would like to say happy fucking birthday to the Gorillas from your week 3 victors, the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens marched into Dennis Trey Park. And they got the job done, as I knew they would. Yeah, it was mostly down to Robinson. In fairness, he did a great job last. He's a hell of a back, undrafted rookie. Love that. Because he's come to play. I mean, see, it's the yards after tackle, the yards after contact. That's what I really like. There was one. And his receiving yards as well were outstanding. His receiving yards were he did way more receiving yards than rushing yards. But there were a couple of points where they tried to take him down. And he just knocked him to the floor and just kept running. Great stuff. Great running. You're in my lineup this week, fella. Good for you. But yeah, so that was week 3. Congratulations to the winners. I'm sure the losers will be able to kind of rally back, make some moves on the waiver wire. There's a lot of trading going on. I have been offering old Leonard Fournette out there. Not because I don't. Now I want to clarify this. Leonard Fournette, love him as a player. Do you know what I mean? LSU all the way, baby. He was a great player for them, and I think he's got real upside this season. I would be playing him if I didn't already have Ingram, Robinson, and hell yeah, like you got those 3. It's kind of like I don't really need a 4th running back, so I'm trying to get some value for him. Hey, make me some offers. Need some wide receivers. Make me some offers. I'm looking at you, Legion. Carson's out. Maybe I'll take Sammy Watkins off your hands. Who knows? We'll talk. We'll talk, Legion. We'll talk. Right, on to this week. Oh, hang on. What is that noise? It's the COVID alarm. It is the NFL COVID alarm. Time out. We've got a game cancelled this week. Game cancelled. Tennessee Titans versus Pittsburgh Steelers is being postponed. So all those players will be on a bye this week. Do not play any players from your Tennessee or your Pittsburgh lineups, because I just don't know what exactly is going to happen. Because it says that their week 4 points will still be valid. So does that mean the games are gonna basically go on to? I don't really know because that initial advice was when they were planning on playing it on the Tuesday. So I'll keep you posted, guys, in the WhatsApp group, but I don't know for sure what this means. So my advice would be to take any of those players out of your lineups just to be sure, because it says that the week 4 points will be played later on, but I don't know how they're going to do that, because what does that mean? That the games will just, for week 4, won't be complete until they complete that game? It seems, I don't quite know how they're going to work that, but either way, that is giving away to quite I have put a league vote in, which we're all voting on. The hashtag Fuck Forbes is really gaining some traction, gaining a lot more traction than the actual original vote itself. But I thought I'd give it an opportunity. Now, I am fine either way because I see the pros and cons for both. I basically put a vote out to the league that we could add an extra reserve roster spot to our benches to allow for, because this affects forwards mostly. I know Juju Smith-Schuster is on the Gorillas, but you've got a lot of other wide receivers as well. But to have basically all of your two starting running backs out, and also you did have Sonny Michel there as well, which I see you've already dropped out and picked someone else up. But it's just, now I understand, these things happen. Like what if they tore their ACLs and X, Y, and Z? However, the sheer volume of players that it involves when games get cancelled because of the COVID-19 thing, it just removes so many players that it's whilst players get injured, it's really unlikely both of your because depending on who's playing, it could wipe out half of your lineup. So I'm only putting this to a vote once, right? Do we want an extra roster spot, or even two extra roster spots, so that you can drop the players that are affected by any potential COVID problems, and then pick someone else up in the interim whilst having to not drop your best players, because that's more or less what Forbes is kind of going to have to do. But I also see it from the other side, Joe. It encourages roster management, and sometimes people get injured. It is what it is, isn't it? It's so I think it's currently 3 in favour, 2 against so far. But the hashtag Fuck Forbes really is gaining traction, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw this one get vetoed. But that does mean that that's vetoed for everybody for the whole season. If you get, say, a game cancelled and you happen to have and it affects 6 of your players, do not come crying to me, because I'll just come back and say hashtag Fuck Forbes. Remember that? Yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, either way, we'll find out how that vote goes, and I'll act accordingly. Like I said, I'm voting in favour for 1 extra roster space, because I just think that will help people manage their lineups a little bit better. Because, like I said, because I understand that injuries happen, but the sheer volume of players that this can potentially affect, it's Either way, we'll find out how that goes. I'm sure that Forbes is more than capable of ad dropping and finding a lineup this week. But yeah, I wouldn't play any Steelers or Titans players because I just don't quite know how it's going to work really. But on to week 4. Matchup of the week has got to be Ravens versus the coach's sons. This is a real clash of the Titans, a clash of 2 very classy franchises and 2 very classy GMs. Myself and Mr. Dan. It's we both thrive on competition, and we're so well matched in this game that the computer, the algorithms, which I have already beaten this year, screw you algorithms, but the website has actually predicted us to draw 95.09 to 95.09. I doubt it's going to be a draw, but yeah, we're it goes to show that algorithm doesn't know shit, because it said that my team was It said that my team was a big old bag of dicks. That's what it said. Just a big old bag of fucking trash. And but clearly it's not, because I am 2-1. I have a winning record right now. The Suns have a winning record right now. We're both 2-1. This is as evenly matched as it gets. Now, I am going to pick the coach's sons in this one, because I am also realistic in that. I'll tell you why. It's because Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Jones for the Green Bay Packers, they're both playing the Atlanta Falcons, and their defense is not good. Their defense gives up points, right? Now, the Falcons could win the game because their offense is excellent, but their defense has just so many holes in it that their offense has to be really good. So whilst the Falcons may win, I think that it's going to be high scoring for the Packers, because I think that defense is to be exploited all day long. With that being said, you've got Patrick Mahomes, who's he's always got a chance to put up really good numbers. But also, I really like a couple of matchups here. You've got Robinson, who did stellar numbers last week, who's just shown himself to be an excellent running back, really, really good. And Robinson is against the Cincinnati Bengals, whose defense are just shocking, and Mark Ingram is running against the Washington team and they haven't been the best at stopping the run this year. So I don't know. We could see. I mean, like I said, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. I think the coach's sons have the edge, but that's it on that. Well, although little audible I play because obviously Godwin is questionable. I think he's not thought to be playing this week for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So with that happening, I am going to play OJ Howard because it's going to be that moves him up the receiving corps pecking order at tight end. So watch this space. We'll see if that pays off. Then we have got the Dennis Trey Gorillas going up against the EA Indianapolis Colts. Colts 2-1. The Gorillas, they're reeling because they're 1-2, but the Gorillas, they're looking for revenge. And I've got to say, I think they're going to get it. I think that they are going to get it because, to be honest, if COVID-19 takes both of your opponent's running backs and then you don't win, there's something really wrong. I'm just kidding. I just think, you've got Alvin Kamara running against Detroit. That's pretty good. You've got Jones in there, obviously with Godwin out. Sorry, Jones is a very good play. You've got Parker as well. I believe you're also receiving. It should be in time because you're one of these traders that have been floating about. I think if my memory serves correctly, you're getting a bit of Hollywood injected into your lineup, and you're losing Odell Beckham Jr. But I think you're getting the better end of that trade, if I'm totally honest. Bit of Hollywood. But yeah, I think the Gorillas take that one. I think the Gorillas are going to move to 2-2. A nice neutral record there. And I think both teams move to 2-2 there. That's my prediction. And next up we have got the Legion of Greatness. The Legion, they're marching. They are marching. They are marching straight into the Oakland Harlots home ground. I think that, or is it the Legion at home? It doesn't know it's really at home or away. I'm just making up bullshit as I go along. Either way, Legion of Greatness versus the Oakland Harlots. Oof, Harlots playing Burrow against the Jags. Interesting. I don't like that move, but that's probably a good sign for you, Harlots. That's probably a good sign. If I don't approve of your roster choice, that's probably a really good sign, because I don't know shit. Carson, questionable. As I said, Legion. Fournette, maybe available to you. Maybe I take Sammy Watkins off your hands. Have you got Sammy Watkins? I want Sammy Watkins. Oh, I think you're trading for him, aren't you? Yeah, that's right. Either way, we'll see how that one goes. You've still got Dalvin Cook and Russell Wilson though, so that's always good. You've got Woods as well. Singletary's going to have probably going to have pretty big week this week. But Mark Andrews playing against Washington, that should be numbers all day for the Harlots. And Thielen as well. I don't like Joe Burrow though. I think that's a bad matchup. I think that the Jacksonville defense, who I have picked up, are going to be all over Burrow in that one. So for that reason, I think the Legion, they keep on marching. They keep on marching down that field. First down. The Legion wow, they are undefeated. They are looking every bit of that new logo. They're looking every bit of that greatness logo. You know, all the you love to see it. You love to see it. And last but by no means least, we have got team with no name going up against Baby Got Dak. Baby Got Dak. They're doing. I mean, it's a risky manoeuvre. They're not playing a quarterback, so yeah, it's a bold strategy. They're not playing a defense or a kicker either. Bold strategy. I hope it pays off. I'm just kidding. I know they're gonna put those in, but yeah. I've got to say, I do like Namath's matchups this week. Got Jackson going up against Washington. That should be points all day. Mixon, no. Oh, you got Ridley and Lockett. Tyler Lockett and Calvin Ridley, because Tyler Lockett, after that little incident with Metcalf last week. Metcalf seemed to lose a little bit of Russell Wilson's trust, and Lockett capitalised on that big time. So Lockett, he could put up some really big numbers this week because they're going up against Green Bay. I think that's going to be a shootout. No, sorry, they're going up against Miami. And Miami, again, it's probably going to be a shootout like Fitzpatrick will throw big. But yeah, I am going with Namath. I think Namath take that one. Team with no Namath are going to get their first win of the season. Oh, God. No, Namath. You're the champions, for God's sake. Could you please just do something to rectify this? I can't have the champion with no wins. Do you know what I mean? It's just... no, I'm just kidding. You've had a bit of a rough start. I know Saquon Barkley has gone down. I feel your pain better than anyone. I mean, come on. I mean, how many of my players have gone down with injuries, season-ending, like in previous years? So, look, you're an excellent GM, Will. I believe that you will, collect your players. You'll find some sleepers on that waiver wire. I believe that you can still make a run of this season. You can salvage this. I believe. But yeah. Anyway, that being said, good luck to everybody in your matchups this week. And like I said, just it'd be interesting to see how the vote pans out. And I'll see you next time.